I live in Texas right now. We moved to
Okay, so
Texas.
Texas, got it. So you said Texas in the beginning, then you went to Orlando for school?
Yes.
Got it. When you was in Orlando, were you not really for the streets per se, but were you casually dating here and there?
No, I was not. I was actually going to school and I was a manager. I was a supervisor and I had, okay, so I was raised really like protected. And so I met a group of two girls who wanted to take me out. They were like, Brandy, how come you're not going out? I was like, go where? They were like, oh, you got to go to the nightclub. And then, wait, I didn't know what to wear. They came to my house. They got me some club clothes and they said,
I
what we're going
love
to
it.
do
I
is
love it.
they were
I
like, what
love
we're
it.
going to do is we want you to go up to the door. And then when they ask you to come in, you're going to say, my friends are with me. And then we're all going to come in. I was like, that's not, you're supposed to pay. You see the line? You see the line, right? They were like, no, you're going to walk up to the door. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. And then somebody walked up to the door and said, see how that girl got in? That's how you're going to get in. And they would use me to go to the club for free. And I did not realize that. I was so naive.
But here's the thing though. What you said, what you didn't say is your inexperience. Men like inexperience. For all the men in the chat right now, write a one in the chat. If you like inexperience, write a two if you like experience. I said it again for all the men in the chat. If you like inexperience, write a one in the chat. If you like experience, write a two in the chat. You are so green. And trust me, any man would then fall at your feet. And it sounds crazy. Your inexperience makes you so much more valuable.
Yeah, that's what my husband said when he met me. He was like, I never had a girl say that to me on the second date, the first date, halfway through our relationship. He was like, he's like, I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna call this girl again. So, but he did, and I never brought it up
But here's
again.
the thing though, you're inexperienced. You get to demand certain things that an experienced woman cannot demand. We value you're not a car. Make that very clear. However, the lower your mileage, the more you can demand, and your mileage is super low. We want that. Now, question for you: how old were you got married? How old were you got married?
25. I met him at 23, and we would have been married the following year, but it was me that was pushing back. And he goes, "Listen, woman, you gonna marry me or not?" And I was like, "No, I love you." He goes, "I'm setting the date. I'm setting the date. You show up." He's very like, I'm taking charge.